I am to Orchard Beach what the Starks are to Winterfell. Yo, what's good? It's your boy Wavy 80. You just caught me in the booth. This is Talking Hip Hop, the recap for July 4th weekend, 2015. We got a great show for y'all, so let me get up out this booth, get it on. Fire station, boy. Now, but anyway, you know what time it is. We got a great show for y'all, so let's get into it. This past weekend, the 2015 BET Awards that took place in Los Angeles, California, hosted by Anthony Anderson and Tracee Ellis Ross, was epic, with hot performances by Kendrick Lamar, Chris Brown, Meek Mill, Nicki Minaj, E40, Fetty Wap, Big Sean, and many more. Moving along to, I told you this joint was epic. Puff Daddy brought out everybody, well, not really everybody, but Lil' Kim rising up out the stage like a phoenix, 112, Faith Evans, and Mace. With Pharrell, French Montana, and 2/3 of the Locks, Jadakiss and Chic. Did y'all see Puff, boy? First he did the turn, then he dropped, boy. As of right now, we haven't been able to get any confirmation if UCLA coach Sal Alosi had anything to do with the stage malfunction causing Diddy to fall. But somebody's got some explaining to do. Smokey Robinson received the Lifetime Achievement Award. Tom Joyner received the Humanitarian Award. Janet Jackson, but I'm gonna call her Miss Jackson because you already know. She received the Dance Visual Award and tribute performed by Tinashe, Ciara, and Jason Derulo. Best Female R&B Pop Artist, Beyonce. Best Male R&B Pop Artist, Chris Brown. Best Group, Ray Shrummer. Best Collaboration, John Legend and Common. Best Male Hip Hop Artist, Compton's Own, Kendrick Lamar. Best New Artist, Sam Smith. Best Actor and Actress went to Lucius and Cookie. Big shouts out to Terrence Howard and Taraji P. Henson. Side note, fellas, did y'all catch the cake on Tracee Ellis Ross? Now on to the music. Wiz Khalifa and Fall Out Boy have started their Boys of Summer tour. It started off in Cincinnati, Ohio on June the 30th and will conclude in Los Angeles, California on August the 10th. Special guest appearances by Hoodie Allen and on set, DJ Drama. A$AP Rocky is also currently on tour, but instead of calling it the A$AP Mob Tour, they should call it the Triathlon / I Still Ain't Tired Tour. Now the Mob has been rocking out since April. July 3rd, A$AP Mob will be in London, England, and they're gonna bounce back from the US, back to the UK, back to Europe, closing out August the 8th in Squamish, British Columbia. Apple Streaming is launched. As a matter of fact, I was able to finally download my free 3-month subscription. After the trial's over, just like Spotify, it's $9.99 a month. Cheaper than Jay-Z's Tidal that costs $20 per month. Now at the end of the day, the decision is yours. Me personally, I'm all for artists getting paid. So far, the top 5 hip-hop albums of 2015 are Kendrick Lamar, To Pimp a Butterfly, Action Bronson, Mr. Wonderful, Drake, If You're Reading This Is Too Late, Joey Badass, Before the Money, and Big Sean, Dark Sky Paradise. Also, as we promised to keep you updated with the Rick Ross situation, Maybach's music Boss was released from jail on a $2 million bond July the 1st. Rick Ross and his bodyguard were arrested last week for assaulting a groundskeeper that was working on his house. Friday, June 26, in a landmark opinion, divided by Supreme Court, ruled that same-sex couples can now marry nationwide, establishing a new civil right and handing gay rights advocates a historic victory. The White House was lit up in rainbows in commemoration of the Supreme Court's ruling to legalize same-sex marriage. June 27th, dressed in climbing gear and a helmet, Brittany Bree Newsom climbed up the 30-foot flagpole with the assistance of spotter James Dyson at the South Carolina State Capitol early Saturday morning and removed the Confederate flag. Newsom removed the banner hours before a pro-flag rally was scheduled to take place at the monument in Columbia. By the time the flag was raised again, the moment had made its mark in the ongoing debate over the Confederate banner on the state grounds and its value to American society years after the end of the Civil War. Bree was handcuffed and arrested, along with Dyson. Both were later released after posting $3,000 bail. Connoisseurs, collectors, sneakerheads. You already know what time of the week it is. Getting ready for those weekend releases. First, we have the Nike Sportswear Sharpie Pack, which is another tribute collection in honor of Penny Hardaway. The pack will include the new Nike Air Penny 6 and the infamous Sharpie Nike Air Foamposite 1. It was told that the NBA would not allow Penny to wear the OG version of the Foamposite because it did not have enough of the color black to match their uniforms. Now, instead of not wearing the shoe and balling in the Air Wax, Penny simply took a Sharpie and started filling in the grooves. That was pretty slick of him, real wavy too. Now usually when Nike comes out with a pack like this, I know me personally, I only like one of the sneakers. So if you like one, you love one, what you do is you link up with another fellow collector, sneakerhead, or connoisseur, whatever. There you go. Next up, the Air Jordan 6 Infrared Lows. Now, 6s are my favorite, but when it comes to lows, I'm not really a fan. But hey, if you're into it, do you. Real connoisseurs know that you don't have to be in a rush about these, because they're gonna be on the shelves heavy. Me and my boys dub these releases as the Shelf 6s. For example, somebody comes up with them, oh, I see you got the Shelf 6s on. No shade. Finally, we have the Nike SB Dunk High Blue Ox. The collab behind the design was actually taken from Paul Bunyan and the Babe, his Blue Ox. Now, if you strike out on any of these releases this weekend, head over to the good people at Dr. Schutz 910 and they'll take care of you. Now, this program here is sponsored to you by Power 105 and Revolt as they bring to you Fetty Wap and the Remy Boys next Wednesday, July the 8th at Stage 48. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed the show. This is the recap for July the 4th, 2015, Talk of Hip Hop. It's me, your host, Wavy80, aka Mr. Orchard Beach. Now, I just heard a Lil B record, and I ain't feeling it. But if he can do it, I can too. Signing out, and I'm about to hit the booth. Ow. Ow.